Camp was a really big part of my life. Without camp, I don't think I would have known that I wasn't alone. And I wouldn't think there were people out there who actually cared.
One of the unique things about Bridge Camp is it's just kids in foster care or kinship care. It's funny because a lot of the kids show up and they don't realize that. They don't realize that they're there with other kids that are just like them.
Just getting to be with other people that are also in foster care, it reassures the fact that, it's not just me who's had terrible experiences.
Bridge Camp, it's a camp where youth in the foster system, they can go and have a good time and, kind of get away from their day-to-day life and connect with people and learn about God.
Most of the time when you're in foster care, you can tell people your story, but they don't really understand. But to have another foster kid to go to talk and say, hey, this is what I'm currently dealing with. My parents are going through a custody battle and they're about to get TPR'd. You don't have to explain all that stuff. They just kind of understand you differently than most people would.
You don't have to have a mask in front of people that are like you, and you can just be yourself around them.
At school, they walk through the door and they're looked at differently. But here, walls fall down because you can get comfortable with all of your cabin mates because they know similar situations. So there's an established level of trust there with each other.
Just to know that there's these kids out there, they're literally walking through life and they don't feel loved. Letting them know that they are seen, that they are heard, that they are loved. When you understand that they don't feel that way, it breaks your heart.
You can tell that the people who run it and the counselors and everybody, you can tell that they actually care. And that makes a big difference because when you're surrounded by people who actually care, you tend to feel like you belong somewhere.
There's people that have tubed with me and pretty much did everything with me, and I wish I could stay here my whole life with my friends.
My favorite part of Bridge Camp is probably the worship, and I love to make friends, and all the new friends I have are just great because, like I said earlier, they understand me, and they're just super caring and loving, and they're people that will be there forever.
Without Bridge Camp, I don't honestly know where I would be because I was at such a low point when I first went to Bridge Camp. I was going through a lot. My parents were getting their parental rights taken. I was in a home that was a good home, but it was not the home that I wanted to be in. Bridge Camp did a lot of healing for me, and it still is with me today.